Thank you and welcome to Wise Women Wednesday. It's a pleasure to introduce Vikki Friedman, who is a passionate retreat organiser and facilitator of mental and health and self-advocate. She prides herself on great organisational skills and ability to foster authentic and deep connections in both her personal and business life. She's a mum to 3 teenage boys. Vikki founded MeTreat Retreats in 2018 following a long and difficult history of anxiety and depression. She wanted to share her love of retreats and understanding of the huge benefits. The huge benefits. Oh gosh, I lost it. So let me start again. Vikki wanted to share her love of retreats and understanding of the huge benefits they provide to all women, and in particular to mums and business owners who struggle to find their time to look after themselves. Vikki and her partner, Tanya Levy, run women's retreats that focus on wellness, business and fun. Their mission is to support busy, overwhelmed and stressed out women in taking time out from their daily lives. They arm themselves with tools and strategies for reducing stress and encouraging them to invest in regular self-care so that they can live their happiest and healthiest lives moving forward. Today, Vikki will be looking at the 5 R's of self-care. Over to you, Vikki.
Thank you, dear. Thank you for having me here, and thank you to everybody else for being here. And I'd particularly like to thank Tanya Levy, my business partner, for coming along to support me. So today I'm going to talk about the 5 R's of self-care, and hope that my presentation actually works. So before I move into that, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. Dia's already mentioned something about my history, but I don't think you can understand really about my passion for retreats and asking women to invest regularly in their self-care and to look after and prioritize themselves without understanding my journey. So I have experienced anxiety and depression throughout my life and was formally diagnosed with general anxiety disorder and depression in my early 30s. And I was very lucky that because of that diagnosis, I was able to get through those early childhood years without any postnatal depression, which a lot of women suffer from. And that was all great. And I relaxed and I, took my focus off myself as life got busy with 3 young children, and I thought that I was okay. And before I knew it, I really, really wasn't okay. And I ended up having to go to psychiatric hospital for 5 weeks, which was obviously very, very confronting and not very convenient when you have kids who are 6, 4 and 18 months. And I say that was my first retreat, not the kind of retreat that we all want to go on. But I learned a lot about myself, and I learned how important it was to invest in regular self-care. And when I came out of hospital, I made a promise to myself that I was never going to get so bad that I needed to go back there. And I started going on retreats. I made a promise to myself to get away from my family and my life and all my stress and all my struggles at least once a year for a weekend and go away on a wellness retreat. And I found that they literally changed my life. Having that to look forward to and reset and come back a better and healthier and happier person for my family and all of the people who love me. And I did that for about 5 years. I tried a lot of different types of retreats, a lot of different retreat activities, some of which I enjoyed more than others. And then in 2017, I was working in online fundraising. I had a mad epiphany and I decided that I wanted to run retreats myself and create the type of retreats that I wanted to attend, which were all about wellness, friendship and fun, and MeTreats was born. And I just wanted to give you that little bit of context, because if you see that I'm really, really passionate about mental health and about women taking time out for themselves. So today, let's have a little chat about why the R words are so important. We use R words a lot when talking about our retreats and how they benefit the women who attend. And it just so happens there's plenty of R words to discuss when talking about your health and well-being. So the first one is rest. Seems obvious, but to rest is to stop doing a particular activity or stop being active for a period of time in order to relax and get back your strength. Not only does resting help you recharge your energy levels, but it's also essential for all aspects of something that I can't see, well-being probably, physical, mental, and emotional health. And some examples of resting would be taking a nana nap during the day, reading a book or a magazine, going to bed half an hour earlier than you normally do, getting off devices 1 hour before you go to bed so that you get a better quality sleep, and making sure you get up at the same time every day. Those are all things that can help with rest. Second one is to replenish. So to replenish means to refill, recharge, or restore. And if you don't take time to replenish yourself physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually, you will simply dry up and have nothing left of yourselves to give. And some example of things you can do to replenish yourself are to eat healthy, fresh, nutritious food, drink more water, meditate, practice deep breathing, and take vitamins and supplements. The third R is to rejuvenate. This means to bring renewed life to something that is old or feeling old and give it new vitality. It's the process of freshening something up or reviving it. It's so important to rejuvenate ourselves so that we can gain the energy we need to thrive and live a long and happy life. And some examples of rejuvenating yourself: you could light a scented candle, have a massage or a facial, invest in some essential oils, invest in good skincare routine, or take a relaxing shower or bath. Next up is reignite. So this one's really important. To reignite yourself is to be given fresh life or strength. It's all about reawakening, rekindling, and relighting the passion inside of you and giving you focus, purpose, and motivation for living your best life. And some of the things you can do to reignite yourself are do something creative, listen to, dance to music, create a vision board, read affirmations or uplifting quotes, watch some comedy, try laughter yoga, try a new hobby, or learn something new. Now, I think I missed one. Did I miss one? Revitalize? I did. So to revitalize something is to impart new life or vigor or restore to an active or fresh condition. Since vital things are alive, strong, and flourishing, when something or someone is revitalized, it is returned to a state of good health. And some of the things you can do are do some yoga or stretching, go for a walk, hike, get out in nature, walk on the grass barefoot, and practice gratitude. So have I got time to do this? A few little thoughts I have about self-care. These are the little things that go on in our heads sometimes that make us resistant to actually prioritizing ourselves and looking after ourselves. So you need to meet your own needs. Self-care is different for everyone. It's not a luxury, it's not selfish or indulgent, and it's absolutely necessary for your physical and mental health. It's a multiplier of time. It doesn't take time away from you, and you get to decide that you're a priority and do things that light you up and make you happy. It needs to work for you and your lifestyle. It's okay to say yes to yourself and no to others. Try something new and different. Make sure that you plan it and schedule it in your diary so it actually happens. Remain flexible with implementation. Don't try and be a perfectionist. It doesn't have to involve a lot of money or time. Just practice little and often. 10 minutes a day is better than 2 hours once a week. So I think all of these things are really important. You start having that conversation with yourself that it's okay and you deserve it. So thank you very much for listening to us. As you probably all bored of hearing about, Tanya and I run our women's wellness retreats, and we've got 2 coming up. We've got our Replenish Me retreat, which is in just a few weeks now, 2nd to 4th of June. That's a 2-night, 3-day retreat. And our Reignite Me retreat, 12th to 15th of October. One thing I'd like to say about our Replenish Me retreat, we are currently offering a $250 discount special for Mother's Day that's ending this Friday. So if anybody would like to join, please get in touch to get that discount. And a few little photos there just to share with you what our retreats are like. Great food, amazing accommodation, walks, hammams, opening ceremonies, lots of fun, lots of laughter, and lots of wellness. So I think that's it. Thank you, everybody, for having me. And I'm happy to take any questions you may have.
Thank you, Vikki. And if you do want to ask questions to Vikki, please reach out to her using the email that she had before or the social media. Thank you.